This is a giga-yacht, and it is the most expensive thing ever sold online, and you could have it for only $168 million. Now that is a steep price, but it isn't the most expensive thing ever sold. A Boeing 747 passenger jet cost $368 million. And in 2010, the most expensive house ever was built, coming in at $1 billion. But all of these things kind of pale in comparison to something that was made out of rather cheap material, the Mona Lisa. Its worth is estimated at $2.7 billion. That's enough to buy 16 of the yachts from the beginning of this video and have enough money left over to buy the majority of real estate in my hometown. But what's the worth of a human being? No, not like the net worth, like the worth of a person. Unlike everything else that we've listed, even if you come up with the money for the Mona Lisa, you can't have it. This is because museums consider works of art like these to be priceless or beyond value. They are in fact one of a kind and are not easily economically measured because of that. Now, it's been hundreds of years since a human being was legally sold in America. Now, adjusting for inflation across more than 100 years is incredibly difficult. This is because along with the inflation rate, technology is also moving along, constantly making goods easier to access and thus cheaper. Now, this happened during slavery, which is a touchy and controversial thing to talk about. And like most touchy and controversial things in America, we're gonna speculate it. Now, the average price of a slave in 1850 was $650. And adjusted for inflation using westegg.com, that comes out to around $20,000. But this is a terrible way to determine value. Slaves weren't considered human. Thus, the price paid by the people who bought them and the actual worth won't line up. Now, value and worth are synonyms, but value and price are not. If you are stuck in the middle of a desert and you come across a water bottle and a diamond ring, the diamond ring cost a lot more, but the water bottle is significantly more valuable to you. But if you were to sell your entire body, all of your organs and chemicals to science, you could come out with over $40 million. If you were to go a different route and say, sell them on the black market, you might be concerned at how low the prices are. About 10% of the original. Concerned like the FBI agents who, after my recent Google searches, have probably put me on a list. We live in a world today where 3D printable organs is not science fiction. Human ingenuity is really amazing. We can even go as far as artificially replicating intelligence. But we can't do the same with consciousness. See, in science fiction movies, when the robots take over, it's not because they had artificial intelligence. It's because they had artificial intelligence and artificial consciousness. We cannot even estimate how far away we are from developing artificial consciousness. The only known way to have more consciousness is to perpetuate life. If you are ever feeling worthless, please remember, consciousness, that thing that makes you who you are, is completely irreplicatable. Just like the Mona Lisa. You are priceless. And thanks for watching. Hey, you got to the end of this video and I would like even more of your attention. In this video, we talked about transatlantic slavery, which is over, but human trafficking, the modern form of slavery, continues to this day. As it's done on a black market and not legally like other slave trades, it's difficult to get the numbers for it. arcofhopeforchildren.org estimates at least 600 million people are affected by this every single year. Now, the reason I want your attention on this is because, as the saying goes, if you don't know the ship is sinking, you sink with the ship. This is a topic that I don't often hear talked about, so in the description I've linked resources to websites that you can use to educate yourself on the topic. And thank you for watching.